If you are a cannabis merchant, the people processing your payments have listed you as high risk. Is that a place you want to stay, or is there something you can do about that? David Bull of FeeBeaters is going to give us the answer to that. David, what options do cannabis merchants have?
Okay, well, obviously you can stay on the high risk rate if you want and pay the rates that go up as high as 5 to 7.5% for each transaction, or you can do something now. One of the processes that we represent have now allowed us to open up merchant accounts for people using normal processing rates. Now, let me give you an example of what the normal processing rates would be. For a merchant that is accepting Visa rewards card, you would be at 2.1%. Now compare that to what you're paying today. That's a huge difference because you're likely paying the 5 to 7% on that. Now the question is, do you want that money in your pocket, obviously, or do you want the money in their pocket? I don't think you want that for anything.
So what should people do if they're in that situation?
What they can do is, we don't mind helping out with anything at all. We'll do a free review of where they're at, and we can put them with the processor that we have and get you the reduction. Now we're talking about one of the biggest in the world here. This isn't a fly-by-night company. You are their client. You're not my client. I act like an insurance broker. I place you with them, and they look after you from that time on. And the requirements are nothing more than what you've already done in order to set yourself up in the cannabis business. You have a cannabis license. You have a business registration. You've got things like articles of incorporation to set yourself up as a business. You've got bank statements. You've opened up a bank account. You've got an accountant looking after your stuff. We just require access to that information. So we put that to the processors, and their underwriting department approves you. It takes a little bit longer. It takes about 2 weeks, whereas a normal processing contract agreement, that can take maybe 2 days. And you get all the benefits of a regular, ordinary merchant account. The only requirement that you have really is that you have to be in business for a year. And we have to, me and my crew, they have to physically inspect your premises and take some outside photographs and some inside photographs. I don't think that you're going to mind if you're going to make those kinds of savings on your business. Let's face it, you want to grow, and you could grow exponentially with more money in your pocket. And we want to try and make that happen.
Yeah, they especially want to grow. So if you're a cannabis merchant, you are looking at 5 to 7% payments. You want to give David Bull a call. The call is free. The assessment is free, and it'll give you a chance to see if you can save some money.
That's correct.
David, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for having me on.